I don't know, 50% smaller so we can just see Emily. It's not really worth. It's not really.
What are you
talking
about?
That's a
This
smart
is our
guy.
show together.
Like Ronnie Dangerfield would say, we get no respect.
That's really not nice.
I don't blame
No
him.
respect.
He's right.
Oh,
I'm
all
just
right.
saying.
Are we live?
Emily, you ready to
Yes.
go?
I'm ready. I feel great.
You've been practicing.
I
You're
have.
going to be the first competitor for the Jeanette Lee 14.1 High Run Challenge. You've been practicing on the table. You haven't officially started yet. What is your opinion of the table and the playing conditions?
Top notch, for sure. The table is gorgeous. The room is like this enclosed, amazing capsule for myself. And it's so great to not have to think about. We're so good to cut our heads off.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. No, I mean, I've been playing a lot of straight pool for the last 7-8 years as a New Yorker. I play out of Amsterdam Billiard Club, and I play in their league, and I'm the top woman in the gold division, and I get to play with a lot of top guys. I was the only woman in the 2016 World Straight Ball Championships at Steinway, and against I was in a group with Jason Shaw and Shane Van Boning and Danny Brody, and I love the game so much. So this table is playing phenomenal. I've never done this before, to have somebody just rack and keep score. I feel like I've had high runs before too, when I start to calculate it and then I mess up because I'm trying to count it and so this is just a special event and luxury, and I'm so honored to kick it off for such a great cause.
What does it mean to you to be able to be the first person to start it?
I mean, it means so much because cancer has, and so many of us, has had a huge impact on my life personally. My mom fought stage 4 melanoma for 8 years. They gave her 4 to 6 months to live. And so that was a roller coaster of treatments and things. I lost my uncle a couple years ago, Duddy, who I want to dedicate this event to as well. And last summer, my friend Deborah Napier, they caught it late and she passed away in a few months. So anything connected to cancer for me is so critical and important that I be involved in it. And, from the very get-go, when they contacted me, I knew I couldn't wait to help, promote it and to help raise money. And it's just so positive. It's bringing the pool community together. It's bringing straight pool, a game that is incredible and is kind of we need to support, and then cancer. So it's just a trifecta of amazingness.
Sure. Have you spoken with Jeanette Lee before you got started today?
I had, we actually were messaging last night. I sent her the AZ Billiards article that was put out, and she's a great friend of mine. We've been friends for over 10 years, from just being on tour together, fellow New Yorkers. We partnered for a little while, a while ago. As soon as her diagnosis came out, a couple years ago, we talked immediately, and I was down in Florida for the very first charity event, raising money for her. And, so it means a lot that she's still with us and fighting, and she's one of the strongest women on the planet. So yeah, it means a lot. And this, to have her name on this event and, is really, really powerful.
Sure. So going into this, obviously everybody has an outside, kind of goal of the 154. What are your personal goals coming in?
Yeah, my personal goals are, I love the game of straight pool. I really want to just try to, let my stroke out, get into a rhythm, play play good patterns, try to keep, just keep positive and keep going. I'd love to run 100. I've never run 100 before. My high run has been in 55, but it's been in competition. So I feel like removing the concept, even the option of playing safe, I feel really lets you be able to get more into a rhythm and stroke automatically. So yeah, I'd love to run 100, but obviously if I break the record, even better.
Sure. So yeah, Royzen says 154. Screw that. Let's go 715.
Who's Jason Shaw? Who? I don't know. I've never.
Yeah, never heard of him. So
the women, we haven't had anything like this. There's been very few straight pool events. We just had the women's American 14-1 that's been going the last few years that Peter Burrows put together, and I plan to play that again in this October. But I just think it's such a great game that it's it needs to be brought to the forefront, and women have not had enough exposure playing it.
Sure. What is your favorite game? In pool. Is
Lately,
it
it's
9
been
ball? Is
straight
it,
ball. Lately, it's been straight ball. I mean,
Great answer.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Honestly,
Ding, 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 ding.
we, you know, I've been at Amsterdam in the league for so long, but I kind of took a break, and I've been back about a year now, and my handicap's moved up the last couple seasons. I'm actually 6-0 for the season right now. I'm undefeated, and in a really strong division. So I've been playing a ton, and you know, when I play 9 ball now, it's kind of like, oh, it's not as fun. You know, it's not as much strategy, and I grew up playing 8 ball. You know, and the patterns are very similar to straight pool. So it just kind of brings me back to like my roots and my entire like life as a pool player.
well, if you maintain your perfect record going into Michigan, I think we should probably have like a celebrity straight pool match.
Sweet. That's next Wednesday, right? Is Michigan, so can do it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, you brought Emily in. I guess talk about why you chose her to be the first, or was she chosen, or is this kind of like this is when she was available, or what does it mean to you to have her go first?
Well, first of all, scheduling is always hard. You got to realize that she has a very hard schedule. New York City, I mean, is only literally 4.5 hours away. She had an opening in her schedule, and I thought it'd be really good because she has a background in straight pool. And then when she expressed about her mother, I knew right then it kind of something clicked that I think she should be the first player. I mean, her nickname really gives it away too. So, she, like I said, she's had perfect attendance playing on the WPBA tour. I've only gotten to see her actually play a few times in person, but she has a big, powerful stroke, and she's learning already on this table what to do, and I think she's going to do great. Her heart's in the right place. I think she's going to have a fun time. She's going to enjoy herself. That's the main thing. The exact pick to get her here, I think, is just. I just think everything clicked real quick, and we got a schedule, and we didn't have a whole lot of time to get everything in line here because everything was happening so fast. The wheels were moving slow for a long time, and all of a sudden they moved real quick, and her schedule allowed it. I really wanted her to come in and play like the whole 5 days, maybe. And then she had said that she wanted to break it up in 2 things, and it worked out better, I think, this way too. Because I tell you one thing, she's going to be pocketing a lot of balls. She's going to be in stroke for that Michigan tournament.
Yeah.
Mentioned Jason running all those balls, and he finished second in Derby. After that, running 10,000 balls. At the time her pace is great. I think she's going to pick her pace up a little bit as she moves along. I think she's going to be telling me to rack the balls quicker, and she's going to pick up her pace, and I think that'd be great.
Come on, Bobby, you're holding it back.
I think she understands the game. She isn't a player I've had to sit here and teach. I spent a few minutes with her, and I think I gave her a few pointers that I think probably will add to her knowledge. And but if she goes out and runs 1,000, don't look at me like I coached her, because she's very knowledgeable of the game already.
Sure. Dion, what's your prediction? What do you think's going to happen in this next few days?
Well, I think Emily's gonna, really put some racks together, honestly, because this table's playing amazingly, and the climate in here is perfect. And if it gets humid in here, we have the ability to, adjust the climate and the humidity and stuff like that. We have an air conditioning system that we can adjust as well. But I just wanted to first take the opportunity to say thank you to Emily for coming in and being the first one to kick this off. I think it's amazing, and she has such a strong following that I think it's going to bring even more so an awareness to this event, and really what the main focal point is, cancer awareness. So I think she is perfect. The same way with Jeanette Lee being kind of like in her name and her honor, she has that so much pool being a cancer survivor, that Emily has such a strong pool from just social media and being on the pro tour for so many years. And so I think it's a great introduction, great start, and we appreciate you coming down and doing that.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, and that thank you is from all of Streetlights Billiards Academy.
Yeah, and what
in
a beautiful,
Alexandria, Virginia.
And what a beautiful facility overall. I mean, really blew me away as soon as I walked in, and just a special, just top notch in every way.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Nate, I think it's important that people tune in. You'll have a link to go to the Legend of the Pocket Billiards where people can watch us on our free live stream. We'll never take any type of donations, but anything anybody wants to donate, there's a link that's be on the screen here for the V Foundation. It's important for us to raise our goals, and for players that are players, and maybe some people that don't even play pool at all. If you're tuning in, make sure you like and share the page with absolutely everybody has a chance to be able to see what's going on. This is historic. I'm going to say that now as the first player, and I'll say it when the 25th player is done too. Mm-hmm. This has never been done before, just like I did with the men's, but this is entirely different. This is really, really gut-wrenching to me. You know, as you know, I lost my best friend 10 years ago.
Yeah,
we're looking forward to a good outing, and if y'all want to support the cause, instead of just making a direct donation to the V Foundation, $10, $20, $50, $100, whatever you want to do, you can support Emily and donate $1 a ball for her highest run. So she runs 40, 70, 100, 150, whatever it is. She sure would appreciate it. It gives her a lot more motivation to know that she's getting supported by people. And Nate, we really appreciate you jumping in and sponsoring her. Thank you. And also all the other players, women professionals that are going to be playing. We really do appreciate your support.
Yep,
yeah,
I'm donating
a great shout out to Moonlighting Billiards. They're also doing $1 per ball for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they're doing that as well. And Strokers Pelham, Harbor, Pelham, they actually also put in some money and donated. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. And I know this is only the beginning. I am doing today and tomorrow. So the way we're going to do it is my high run in the next 2 days. That's what would be matched. Right. And then I'm going to come back for 3 more days and we'll raise some more money and hopefully have an even better run and continue to just raise money for the V Foundation. Yeah. And Emily, real quick, can you tell us your sponsors who sponsors you so that we can get credit for them? Yeah, I would love to. So Amsterdam Billiard Club is my home room in Manhattan. I've been playing out of there for 15 years. It's a great room if you've never been there. I'm there giving lessons, doing parties. You know, that's my home away from home. Tone Billiards, who I believe is also sponsoring this event. Yep, they're great, and I've been with them for a few years. Huge fan. In the Zone Sportswear, actually, I'm wearing. Yep, Tone is the best. I'm wearing this jersey for this event, but In the Zone Sportswear makes all my jerseys for competition. I have my own clothing line on there, and they make a variety of amazing things for competition. Jacoby Custom Cues, also a sponsor. They are one of our sponsors, yes. Yeah, and I believe that Dave Jacoby is also going through is fighting right now as well. So I also play in Dave Jacoby's honor. I've been with them a few years. They built my beautiful custom cue, and I play with their blackout jump break. Let's see, J Flowers Cases. J Flowers Cases is my case sponsor, and they make beautiful stuff. Littman Lights. Littman Lights is my light at home. Yeah. I'm all above. Yeah. Awesome. Shout out to Littman Lights. Yes, Littman, Michael Littman. They're above all of our tables. So great.
I just got a 9-footer from Littman too. So yeah, go Littman.
Best light on the market. Best light. I've had it for three or 4 years on my home table at home. And lastly, Moonlighting Billiards, actually, who made the donation. They make a drill partner, and so they help you. It's a really great constructive new thing you can use for your drills. Gives you a straight line every time. And I'm a little OCD, I think, and obsessed with the game. When I do my drills, the fact that I can just roll the balls into place and have them all be uniform, and they have a road lined edition that you can take travel with, or just a home edition. So I highly recommend checking out Moonlighting Billiards. And Nate, to let you know, we have a lot of sponsors. The list is so long, and there's over 20. So there'll be a rotating thing here on our live stream that shows all our sponsors. We appreciate the support. And the key thing is, there's different case companies, there's different cue companies. Nobody's in competition here. Every company, corporate company, should all be in agreement here that we're doing this for the right thing. So there might be, like, she has a jersey sponsor, we have a jersey sponsor. We all should work together here as a complete network and uniform, that we're all here for the same thing,
for a victory, for a cure to fight this deadly disease that has affected all of us. Now, that being said, we're gonna sign off with you and get Emily in here running some balls and let her get comfortable. It's going to take a little time to get that dead stroke going, and get used to the table. She hasn't had much practice here, just working on a few shots. So everybody stay tuned and tune in to the Legends of Pocket Billiards, and also you'll have a link, and please share that.
Yep, I'll
And
have a
we're
link.
looking
I'll share
forward-
once it's available. When are we going to be able to look for this to go live? Are we looking at the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
How about
What do you
15 minutes? So let's say
15 minutes.
let's call it 2:30.
Sounds great.
Sounds good.
2:30 Eastern time, not 2:30 your time.
Yeah, 2:30 Eastern.
Dang it! Now I can't get a nap in before. Dang it.
That's power nap, 10 minutes. 10 minutes long. And thank you, Nate. I mean, again, like you said, it's this is about supporting cancer first and foremost, and and helping with that, and also the pool community, guys. There isn't, we're all in this for the love of the game. There isn't a lot of money in the game, and we should be all supporting each other. So that as well. And again, thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you for your support. And please, keep it coming. We're all in this together.
Yep, I got $1 a ball on you, Emily. Make sure that I still am able to pay my mortgage at the end of the month, please.
Hey,
I will
got
try to
two
steal
of
all
all.
of your rent, not your mortgage money. Like
Sleeping
that
in the
is-
park next month.
I mean,
Well, if
Sorry,
if I can't pay my mortgage, can you talk to Amsterdam at least and see maybe I can set a little cot up underneath one of the 9-footers and just move in for a while
If I take you out, I'll
till I get back on my feet.
Yeah, they got really, really comfortable couches there for sure.
They do. I have been there. It is an amazing facility.
Yeah, never slept on one ever. Just kidding.
Something tells me that's not true. All right. Well, Emily, we're going to wish you the best of luck, and we'll be looking out for about 15 minutes for the live stream, and I'll be making sure to share it to the podcast page so you can check this out here in about, I don't know, about 15 minutes. Check out the podcast page, and we'll get it shared out. Good luck to you, Emily. Thanks
so
again,
much.
Bobby and Dion, for putting this together for us, and we look forward to watching over the next couple days.
Thank you.
Awesome. See you soon.
Talk to you.